out the way. Who got a watch? Who got the time? I'm raising the clock. Even in my feelings, grind don't stop. Got big dreams, want big rocks. I got plans, you got talk. Heard it's real cheap, but it's really gon' cost. I'm trying to get these ends, build empires with my friends. I'm about handling my business.
TV. Everything I say in this video is alleged. It is in my opinion, and it is for entertainment purposes only. Hello, YouTube family. It's DMarie TV. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the video, you guys. I'm new to YouTube. Every like and subscribe that I get, it helps me get higher in the algorithm. And I always forget to ask you guys in the front of the video, and I wait till the end and I miss it. So would you please do me a huge favor and like the video and subscribe to the channel? Here we go. DMarie TV family. So episode 7 of Big Brother essentially starts out with Hisam just basically, he's running away with all the wins in the game. He's won 3 competitions thus far. He's head of household. He has his nominees up that he wants, which is Riley and Cameron. And he's just basically ruling the roost, right? However, he's rubbed people the wrong way, and unbeknownst to him, the professors are starting to turn on him, and they're starting to speak with people from the handfuls about going against Hisam once Riley or Cameron is out of the game. Another thing that is happening in the live feeds right now during this week is there's 2 other showmances that have revealed themselves. They're just now starting. We'll see where it goes, but it looks like Jared and Blue have a little thing where they were like on the couch and talking together all night. They shared some time speaking together, you know, on the couch. It was very flirty. Jared asked her about her body count, which I think is really crazy. Like, who's going to share their body count on national television? Jared, get it together. And then you see a relationship developing between Corey and America. So lots of little romances and showmances starting to bloom here, and we'll see how that goes. But on the actual show, you see Matt, you see Izzy, you see Corey, you see Blue. They're all talking about how he overdid it on the speech. He was doing way too much with the speech. I'm going to need you to bring it in a little bit. Hisam is kind of out of control, and the whole house is feeling like he's got to go. So Izzy goes and has a conversation with Corey and America, and they're basically talking about how Hisam's speech and how it just had a negative, they have a negative reaction to it, and it gave people, they want to do opposite of what he wants them to do because he just rubbed everybody the wrong way. Sari and Miss Felicia also had a conversation about his speech and how they thought it was brutal. And then Sari goes into doing what Sari does. She's pulling in Felicia, making Felicia believe her and Felicia will be the final 2. The problem with that is if Izzy ever tells Felicia that Jared's her Sari's son, Felicia is going to turn on her. So it'll be, I'm interested to see how Sari walks this balance. Jared is someone who talks too much for me. He's very young, he's very immature, and that is coming out a lot in the live feeds. It's not happening so much on the show, you don't see it, but during the live feeds you can tell he has a mouth, he talks too damn much, and he is very immature. He's a young guy, and it shows, and I'm not 100% sure that he's going to be able to keep this secret. Now, somebody please tell me why Cameron thinks Felicia is Denzel Washington's sister. I cannot. What the hell? Like, where did he get this from? How you just gonna sit there and think that Denzel Washington and Felicia are related when there is nothing in the world that says they're related? He says they have the same mannerisms. I don't know what he's talking about. It's just ridiculous. Like, Cameron, please, I can't. Jared's looking at him like he's crazy. Like, what are you talking about? I have no clue where he was going with this or where it came from, but you know, that's Cameron. I guess he's basing this off of Ariana Grande being Frankie Grande's sister, and then he claims he's such a big Denzel fan and he can notice certain characteristics and mannerisms. I don't know what Cameron was like doing or smoking that day, but listen, he's on one. There is nothing about Miss Felicia that reminds you of Denzel Washington. Nothing. Then here come Heisem. He gets everyone in the room, the professors, and he's talking to them like he is a doctor and these are his nurses' assistants or something. This man, you can tell, like runs the show in his life. Like in his life, he is the begin all, the end all. And it is just not that situation here. He's talking to these people, giving them directives on how to play their game. He's in there saying these things to Sari. If you had half a brain, you would understand Sari is not the person to do that with. This woman has years and years and years of experience playing reality TV show games. And he's talking to her like he is the know-it-all about Big Brother. And then, like, in his confessional in episode 6, he's like, that's how the game is played, right? It's like, Heisem, okay. They about to show you how this game is played. So he asked Bowie, who does she think the nominee should be next week? And before she even answers, he cuts her off. It says it should be Blue and Jag. Why are you answering your own question and cutting off the person you asked the question to? It is absolute ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Then Heisen does the same thing to McCall. He asks her a question, he answers it. The big flaw with this first professors meeting is that Heisen thinks he can take over this group of 7 people, and you have a lot of expertise and a lot of knowledge in that room. These people are not going to let you run their whole Big Brother game. He's out of his mind. And then he turns to Sari and says to Sari and watch Jared, what do you never do to a woman? Come for her baby. Now you have stuck a target right smack dab on the front of your head, and Sari is going to be gunning for you because she's not going to let you come after her child. Even though he does not know that, he should be asking them the opinions that they have about each person, and collectively they should be having a discussion that comes together to decide who they want off. But by doing what he's doing, he played himself, hands down. So after the meeting, you see Sari, Felicia, and Izzy go back to the Bad Bad Bitches room, and they're basically talking about what just happened, and they're saying they're not going to let him run the show, and that is collectively when they decide Heisem's got to go. He overstepped, and he's now the main target. The next scene goes to Heisem. He's in the hammock with America, and is telling America how he wanted to really play with her. That's shady as hell. So now I cannot wait till they get Heisem off this show. He's doing way too much, and it's time for him to go. So in true Big Brother form, America goes right over to Corey and tells Corey the information that Heisem told her. She tells Corey, do not tell anyone about this information. Corey goes over to Sari, Izzy, and Felicia and tells them what Heisem is doing. And so now they know that they have to turn on Heisem. Heisem has to go because he's plotting to get Riley out of the house. And then once Riley's out, he's going to reshuffle the deck, build another alliance, and then he'll start gunning for them because he's made it be known that he did not want to be with them in the first place. That's crazy. So the Izzy, Felicia, and Sari are part of the Bad Bitches, and they have to tell, or Bye Bye Bitches, and they have to tell Boy and McCall. They decide not to tell Boy because she usually doesn't want to be a part of those decisions. But then McCall, they tell her, and she's really not with trying to go against Heisem. She feels like going against Heisem would shake things up too much. And so Sari is now trying to figure out, does she want to go against Heisem, blindside him by keeping Riley and getting Cameron out? Or should they sacrifice Riley so that next week they can all try to get Heisem out and he's unaware of what's happening? So then comes the vote for eviction, and it is unanimous. They decide to evict Riley. I think this is probably the best way to go. I understand the Heisman has pissed everybody off, but you have to have patience and play this game cautiously. I think the best thing to do is to wait for an opportunity to blindside him, because if you let Heisman know you're coming for him, he's going to be on a rampage inside of that house, and a lot of these people don't have the strength and the personality to stand up to Heisman. So the best thing for the household as a whole would be a blindside. So Riley goes out to talk to Julie. She's cute as a button. She has on a neutral colored maxi dress. It's just a strapless or a strappy maxi dress. Super cute. Clear heels. Loved her look. Loved it. She's cute as a button. So she comes out to talk to Julie. So pretty much everyone had good words to say to Riley. Everyone was really sad to see her go. Julie did tell her about Jared and Sari being mother and son, and she had no clue. And she said they're really good liars and that they're playing a really good game. So now we move on to Sunday, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. It's going to be a head of household nomination. Hopefully, Heisman is not even gunning for this, because he's going to be trying to lay low because he's won 3 competitions in a row, and that'll make the blind side that much easier. So give me your comments. What did you think about episode 7? What do you think about Heisman? Do you think he should stay because he's just really being a strong player and everybody's just pissed off because he's doing it so well? Or do you think he should go? Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I can't wait to see what Sunday brings. I really can't. This season is really good. It's a really good season. And even the live feeds is so much going on. And so I want to see tomorrow if we get a hint of the Jared and the Blue showmans, or a hint of the Corey and America showmans that's happening, or that you can see starting to bloom on the live feeds. So you guys have a good Saturday night, and I'll talk to you later.
Get out the way. Who got a watch? Who got the time? I'm raising the clock. Even in my feelings, grind don't stop. Got big dreams.